¿Qué onda a todos? Bienvenidos sean a este directo, soy el tío Reserve. Vamos a estar viendo el Nintendo Direct juntos, muchachos. Todos vamos a estar aquí, vamos a ver el Nintendo Direct, así que vamos a ver qué tal se pone, chicos. Tengo unas expectativas bastante altas, así que espero y mis expectativas como nintendero y como gamer sean cumplidas, muchachos. Faltan menos de 5 minutos, tomen sus palomitas, tomen un refresco, tomen un agua, vayan a orinar, porque ya vamos a comenzar, así que bienvenidos sean. Y claro que sí, si alguien está viendo este video resubido, es invitado a suscribirse al canal del tío Reserve. Contenido de Nintendo todos los días, casi todos los días, porque a veces la escuela es un poco dura. ¿Cómo están, muchachos? Espero que estén de lo mejor, Veo bastantes entusiastas ahí que llegaron bastante tempranos. De fondo estamos escuchando, muchachos, el tema de Metallic Madness, acto 2 de Sonic Mania, por si les agrada, de mis favoritos, la verdad. Un gran saludo a esas 100 personas que ya están por acá. Nomás vengo por Pokémon a la verga, dice alguien por ahí. Pues bueno, se valora el hecho de que ya estés aquí, mi estimado. Nada más estoy promocionando en mis redes sociales, ya en vivo. Vamos a ver el Nintendo Direct. Nada más para que la gente de mis redes sociales se entere, ¿no? De que voy a estar en vivo dando mi propia versión de lo que es esto, cómo yo siento mis emociones. Y es que siento, muchachos, que Nintendo pudiese tirar una bomba, una bomba de un juegazo así de que ¡pum! ¿Sabes qué? Antes de tiempo, ahí te va Smash, cabrón, ¿no? Ahí te va Smash por toda la cara. Y la verdad es que quiero tener todo grabado. Y vamos a darle. Me gustan las pepas, dice Francisco. A mí también, brother. Dame esos 5, güey. El día de hoy tengo energía, tengo muchas cosas que hice, bla, 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 charla, muchachos. Pero ¿saben qué pasa? Que me dormí un ratito, entonces me siento como drogado ahorita. Tengo esa energía a tope. Así que bueno, vamos a darle. Estoy pendiente aquí con esto, que ahorita va a comenzar. Y vamos a llorar todos juntitos, muchachos, ¿cómo no? Bailen, güey. La vida es hermosa, güey, hay que bailar, güey. A ver. Vamos a quitar la reproducción automática. No, justo cuando nos falten 2 minutos, voy a reiniciar la canción para que se acabe junto cuando empiece el direct. Dice... Hola, salúdame, dice un men. Mandamos saludos al final de la transmisión, ¿qué les parece? 118 personas, les invito a compartir el directo. Aunque mi error fue no empezar antes, pero ¿saben qué? Estaba dormido. Así que bailar en 2K17, brother. Bailar desde las cavernas. Y vamos a bailar hasta que estemos en el espacio, güey, te lo apuesto. 2 semanas después de que al fin pude comprar la Switch, Camilo, felicidades, loco. Esperemos que tengan buenos juegos. El Smash Brother dice: ¿por qué siempre de negro, Lord Reeser? La mayoría de mi guardarropa es de color negro, güey. ¿Por qué? Porque me gusta el negro. Suena mal, pero sí. ¿Eres mayor que tú, bro? ¿Que mi hermano? Sí, él tiene 20 años, yo tengo 23. Bueno, 2.57. Esta rola vale 2.50 y vamos a darle desde aquí de nuevo. Y ahora sí vamos a comenzar con el Nintendo Direct, muchachos. Bienvenidos. Mis expectativas están aquí, muchachos, en el cielo. Saquen las caguabongas, saquen esas caguabongas para empezar a ver el Direct. A ver, vamos a poner ya el... A ver, está aquí, parado. Ahí está, perfecto, ya estamos. Falta poco. Dice Superman 64 Remastered. Capa, brother. Mi 3DS tiene una mancha negra. Pues qué triste, vato. Qué triste tu historia. ¿No te da calor? Por usar ropa negra te acostumbras. Soy inmune al frío y inmune al calor, güey. ¿Qué te parece? No, no es cierto. El calor es el que más en la madre me da, güey. Saludos de México. Saludos para toda mi banda mexicana. ¿Cómo no? ¿Se escucha bien mi audio? Disculpen. ¿Se escucha bien? Okay. Ay, qué lata, qué lata. Ya me escuchan. Es que este micrófono... Ya hay que ir por uno nuevo, ya. Dice, eres el mejor, Rizer. Gracias, Malk. Caguabonga, dicen por ahí. Va a comenzar, muchachos. Estamos a un minutito ya. Dejen ese me gusta. Dejen ese me gusta. Dice, ¿te gusta Monster Hunter Stories? La verdad es que nunca he sido tan fan de los Monster Hunter, así que te estaría mintiendo si te respondiese. Así es, la verdad. Ahí directazo. Nintendo Direct, estoy en vivo en YouTube, perro. Ya les mandé un audio. Tengo un grupo de WhatsApp de suscriptores ahí. Les mando sus cositas ahí. Dice, extraterrestre remasterizado. Yo quiero, dice Rizerbeck, en los 400,000 suscriptores te hago un muñeco de ti de plastilina. Ármalo de una vez, brother, que tengo unos planes. Y espero y que nos hagan despegar como la espuma, güey. Estoy bailando, eso es todo, güey, baila, güey. Lo tienes, güey, lo tienes. Túnica de Goron para el calor. Túnica de amor para la vida. Dicen Minecraft para Switch. Minecraft Story Mode ya estaba anunciado, creo. Y creo que ya salió, pero no recuerdo. No recuerdo. Pasa el grupo de WhatsApp. Es únicamente para suscriptores de Twitch TV. En Twitch TV, pues, cositas. 10 segundos, muchachos. 10 segundos. Y esto comienza ya. Estoy checando los volúmenes de audio. Uy, papu.
Peggy 18.
Vamos, dame droga.
皆さんおはようございます。
Hola, señor.
任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます小泉です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。 任天堂スイッチと任天堂 3DS に関するさまざまな情報をお届けしていきますが、今回のダイレクトでは4つのスポットライトをご用意しています。まずは1つ目のスポットライト、 3DS のこのタイトルからです。
A ver, aún no muere la 3DS, bueno, ya nos habían mencionado, ¿no? Noto un ligero cambio en el soundtrack, ¿eh? Ojalá y tengamos la oportunidad de estar más dentro del mundo de los ultraentes. Fue algo que me quedó muchísimo la espina en Pokémon Soy Luna. Yo quisiera haber estado más en ese mundo. ¡Omae! ¡Shindere!
Some wild Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon news has appeared, and you can catch it in 4 parts.
Parte 1, güey. Vamos a ver. Necrozma, la clave de la
historia. As you
historia.
just saw in the trailer, the legendary Pokemon that steals light, Necrozma, has transformed into 2 new forms. Dusk Mane Necrozma, who took over Sol Galeo, and Dawn Wings Necrozma, who took over Lunala. A brand new showdown awaits.
Se ven bien, la verdad.
In addition to new map areas like a beach where surfers gather, a valley of Pikachu, and other facilities, the main characters have stylish new looks. On top of that, there are new clothing items and other surprises to look out for.
Hay cosas que no vi en el juego.
Looks like the way you encounter your first partner Pokemon will be different too.
Cuidado, nuevas posiciones de los yoyos, güey.
If you purchase either game early, you can get a special Rockruff who will evolve into Dusk form Lycanroc. Somehow, this Rockruff can perform a special move that this Pokemon usually can't learn. Also, if you buy the games on Nintendo eShop by January 10th, you'll receive 12 Quick Balls. And finally, on September 22nd, the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console titles Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version will be released. If you purchase either one, you can receive the mythical Pokemon Celebi as a bonus in Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Ultra Sun, or Pokemon Ultra Moon. You can pre-purchase Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version in Nintendo eShop after today's Nintendo Direct.
Bueno, ya lo pueden ir apartando, muchachos.
Also,
¿Nuevos?
unknown Ultra Beasts, codenamed UB Burst and UB Assembly, will make their
Nuevos
debut.
ultra agentes.
With UB Burst in Pokemon Ultra Sun and UB Assembly in Pokemon Ultra Moon. That's the latest news I have, so please follow our coverage to see these Ultra Beasts in action and much more. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon launches November 17th.
17
This
de noviembre,
new Nintendo
muchachones.
2DS XL system will get a limited release on the same day. In addition, in Europe, limited amounts
¿Vieron
of
ese
boxed
10?
versions of
Es-
Pokemon
está
Gold and
chingón.
Pokemon Silver with a digital download code inside will also be available from stores. Please check it out.
Me
続いて
gusta
は
esa
フレッシュな
cajita
情
old
報満載で
school.
お届けする 3DS のヘッドラインです。
Nuevos amigos para...
Every hee-hee and ha-ha of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga has been remade for Nintendo 3DS. Which means it's time to take back Princess
Todos
Peach's
queremos
stolen
Smash, lo
voice from
sabemos.
Cagletta all over again.
Este es jueguita,
And in the all-new
joyita, güey.
mode, Mini's
Juegazo
Quest,
de,
The Search for Bowser.
de Game Boy Advance.
You'll go behind the scenes of Mario and Luigi's adventure to learn the somewhat heroic tale of Bowser's minions. The classic story mode also has new stamp sheets. Tap compatible Amiibo figures to stamp them and earn new equipment. You can also tap the Boo Amiibo figure or the new Goomba and Koopa Troopa figures to get 2 additional stamp sheets that offer up items in both modes of the game. The more stamps you have, the more equipment and items you'll earn. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions laughs its way to Nintendo 3DS systems October 6th. The new Goomba and Koopa Troopa Amiibo launch that same day.
Bueno.
Kirby is about to enter a tournament against his toughest rival yet, himself. And his new game, Kirby Battle Royale, offers a variety of ways to fight. In Battle Arena mode, everyone battles until the last Kirby standing wins.
Smash Kirby, putos.
In Ore Express mode, you hoard treasure until the fastest Kirby wins. And he's just getting started.
Ey, dejen ese me gusta, no sean ojetes. Vamos.
Fight to the best of your copy
Vamos.
abilities and prove you're the
Come
one
on.
Kirby to rule them all. There's a single-player story mode too, not to mention regional online battles. Kirby Battle Royale will fight its way here November 3rd.
Se ve bueno, pero no es un
By the
juego
way,
que
we're holding a
compraría,
poll to
¿sabes?
celebrate Kirby's 25th anniversary and to crown the world's favorite copy ability. If you're interested, please check the microsite for more details.
Van a votar por la habilidad favorita.
Catrielle Layton, daughter of the famous Professor Layton, is on the case. And luckily, some things run in the family. In the 7th main installment of the Layton series, search for clues, help out townspeople, solve puzzles, and hopefully save the day. Try on an exclusive Flora costume, only available in the Nintendo 3DS version of the game, and be there the day she opens her detective agency. Layton's Mystery Journey, Catrielle and the Millionaire's Conspiracy launches on Nintendo 3DS October 6th.
Really? Es en serio, güey. No mames. Güey, ¿por qué contaminas el direct con eso? Güey, cáncer. Dale, bájate cáncer, güey. Porque ese cáncer da
Nintendo
copyright.
presents New Style Boutique 3 Styling Star. Manage your own fashion boutique.
¿Es neta?
Meet customers and find stylish
¿Hacia qué
outfits to suit
público va
their
dirigido
needs.
este juego? ¿A las mujeres?
This time, your customer
Claro, ¿verdad?
stories may
Pero-
unfold differently based on the
Verga,
outfits
güey,
you
bueno.
stylist and work with the
Bueno,
stars to
güey.
be. Which look will they rock for their on-stage debut? It's up
Es
to you.
neta.
Choose from over 20,000 new and returning fashion items, with much more to discover.
¡Chinga tu madre, Nintendo!
Nintendo presents New Style Boutique
¿Eso
3
qué,
Styling
bro?
Star will be released on Nintendo 3DS on November
¡Qué
24th.
cáncer! Eso me dio 3 tipos de cáncer en el cáncer.
Nintendo fans will have another way to play Minecraft. Coming to new Nintendo 3DS
Minecraft en
systems.
3DS. Ah, se ve bien
Play in
culero.
survival or creative modes.
Se ve mal, la verdad.
Use the included 5 skin packs and the 2 texture packs to customize your game.
No,
Your
no lo voy a
inventory,
comprar, Lilia.
crafting, and map will be displayed on the touchscreen. And you can choose between buttons or touch controls. Minecraft New Nintendo 3DS Edition will be released on Nintendo eShop soon. The packaged version will launch at a later date.
Ese me lo voy a comprar, güey, para hacer mis casitas, güey, a huevo, a huevo.
For years, the Mario Party series brought us together around our home consoles. Ever since the original launched on Nintendo 64.
Obviamente.
We partied like it was 1999, because it was.
Oh!
And now, the best minigames from all 10 home console titles are going portable on Nintendo 3DS. We've curated the top 100 minigames, the most ever in a single Mario Party title, to create the best one yet. The game supports download play for up to 4 people, so with just one game card, any of your friends with a Nintendo 3DS family system can join in too. Take a tour through all the mischief, magic, and memories the series has to offer when Mario Party The Top 100 launches on Nintendo 3DS January 2018.
Ese está buenísimo para pasarla con los amigos.
Metroid Samus Returns finally arrives on Nintendo 3DS. And everyone, from Metroid fans to Super Smash Bros. Fans, should take notice. This meticulously crafted side-scrolling adventure contains immersive 3D visuals, atmospheric exploration-based gameplay, versatile weaponry, powerful new abilities, and some truly wicked bosses. Who or what will you encounter on this deadly planet? Vengeance has a name. Metroid Samus Returns is scheduled for launch September 15th.
¡Viva México, cabrones! 15 de septiembre.
Don't forget, on October 13th, we'll release a new Nintendo 3DS XL with a retro feel. New Nintendo 3DS XL Super Nintendo Entertainment System Edition. Plus, if you missed them the first time around, these great games will be added to the Nintendo Selects range on the same day. Luigi's Mansion 2, Kirby Triple Deluxe, and Super Mario 3D Land. New Nintendo 3DS XL, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Edition, and these Nintendo Select titles will be released on October 13th. Atlus always has something good in the works for RPG fans. 9 characters' paths will converge in Alliance Alive, an all-new old-school RPG from Atlus, heading to Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS systems in early 2018. What's more, the new Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth demo will be releasing shortly after this presentation.
Último de 3DS. Ahora sí viene lo bueno, muchachos. Terminando esto.
Uncover the mysterious origin of everyone's favorite lawyer,
los Justice
an
nunca
Apollo
me llamaron
Justice
tanto la
Ace
atención.
Attorney.
Los Finish Right.
And soon, the bonds between heroes will decide their fates in Fire Emblem Warriors.
Todos estamos a la espera de lo que salga para Switch.
Nintendo 3DS headlines.
ここからは任天堂スイッチの情報をお届けしていきます。
Esperemos que lo bueno del directo llegue en esta parte,
2つ目のスポットライ
muchachos.
ト
Esperemos.
ゼノブレイド2です。
Dame.
こちらをご覧ください。
No sé qué esperar. Solo me quedaré callado, ¿sabes?
This is All Rest, a world covered in a sea of clouds. Many giant life forms called Titans live in this cloud sea, and the people have built their countries and lives on top of these creatures. In the middle of this world stands the World Tree, and it's said that at the top of it lies Elysium, an idyllic land of plenty. Many great powers rule over regions of Allrest. The kingdom of Uriah is one of them, its territory contained within nature, boasting advanced biotechnology.
For now, we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor
Bueno,
the
esto
situation.
es Xenoblade,
Their
¿no?
rival, the militaristic empire of Morardain, is another.
¿O no?
Controlling Titans through mechanical means, they bring heavy armaments to bear as they annex other lands in a bid to save their own from ruin and depletion.
I doubt he would have been stopped, even by an army 5,000 strong.
The imperial province of Gormott, a plentiful land now fallen under Ardanian control. And the Indoline Praetorium, whose people revere and worship the Titans. Indol controls the supply of core crystals, which blades are born of. And so despite being a theocracy, they hold much influence over the world's military affairs. Next, the Argentum Trade Guild, A shrewd consortium of traders, they do well for themselves by deftly navigating the strained relations between other nations and exploiting wartime demand. And last but not least, Torna, carrying out secret operations under the Cloud Sea to achieve their mysterious goals. Before long, this world will fall into turmoil over efforts to find the legendary blade, the Aegis.
That is precisely the kind of scenario that I mean to prevent.
Hand her over to a grown-up. The Aegis must be
Denme
destroyed.
waifus, por favor.
Then I shall Aegis
Waifus
too,
a
and
1080.
make mountains of cash.
I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
That is our dream!
Who will find the Aegis? Who will make it to Elysium? Only time will tell.
Xenoblade 2. Fecha. Dame fechas, por favor.
Welcome to Allrest, the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Huh.
My name is Azorda. Oh yes, that's me, right there. I may be relatively small, but I am also a Titan. And this little troublemaker is the protagonist of our story, Rex, who lives on my back. I suppose you could say I'm his landlord. And his guardian, too.
Es su
He
papa.
refers to me as Gramps.
El abu.
You
El
may call
abuelo.
me the same. Rex used to work as a salvager, scavenging useful resources from beneath the Cloud Sea. Until one day he met a girl named Pyra, and the two set off on a quest to deliver her safely to Elysium. Can you believe he accepted such a lofty job just to impress
Güey,
a
que la
girl?
waifu, le dieron las pompitas a la waifu. A la
Oh,
waifu.
yes. And this is also me. Utterly adorable, if I do say so myself. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you
Soundtrack,
too will
escúchenlo,
embark on a journey across the Titans' backs. Each Titan fosters a unique scenery, very different from its neighbors. Some have big open fields, while others boast huge caverns set deep within the Titan's own body. Remember, we Titans are living beings, each with our own quirks, which you must learn to navigate. Of course, you'll also cross paths with many a dangerous creature on these Titans. It's their home too, but it's sadly inevitable that we butt heads from time to time. Those who fight together with synthetic life forms called blades, like Rex does, are known as drivers. When drivers do battle, their weapons and powers are granted to them by blades, such as Pyra, for example. Up to 3 drivers and 3 blades can work together at any one time. As you continue attacking with your normal weapons, you constantly work toward charging up your driver arts. These special abilities run the
¿Vieron a
gamut,
la waifu?
with some allowing you
Está
to inflict extra
buenísima,
damage
capa.
depending on your positioning. While other, more arcane arts can cause HP potions to appear. Just use them wisely and watch closely the tide of battle to know when best to deploy them.
Hey chicos, yo
Blades
les
also
recomendaría que
support
no
their
esperaran
trusted drivers
Smash porque
by
se pueden
using blade
decepcionar.
arts to increase the power of their attacks, their accuracy and the like.
¿Qué pedo? Nunca pensé que
That
van
way,
a
the
entrar a mi
drivers can
chat,
focus on
pero
playing a more
saludos.
active role on the
Y
battlefield.
no han mostrado nada de Animal Crossing.
Just wait till you encounter
Generalmente
some
salen
tougher
para
opposition.
3DS y...
Things won't always go
No,
your
creo que
way,
para...
so
Bueno,
it's
sería bueno para
important to
Switch, pero
learn the
no creo que
benefits of
muestren nada.
switching blades. By using
Saludos.
items called core crystals, drivers can awaken new blades. This is known as resonance. You aren't limited to just one. A single driver can bond with multiple blades. The weapons and arts available to you depend on the blades with which you bond. And you never know what kind of blade you'll get until you awaken them. Sometimes you may muster up some very special ones. Oh? Looks like you hit the jackpot this time. You can take up to 3 blades into battle with you. With each blade being either an attacker type, defender type, or a healer type, it's important to switch blades and tactics in step with your situation. Like I always say, there's no better game plan than using the right blade for the job at hand. As a basic rule of thumb for drivers, you should always stay abreast of the blades your party members.
Bueno, voy a dar aquí un poquito mi opinión. Considero que Xenoblade Chronicles 2 es un muy buen juego, pero considero que no a toda la gente le gusta este tipo de juegos. Se me hace como que muy desacertado que estén metiendo el hecho de las mecánicas de un juego que no le va a gustar a toda la gente y le den tanto tiempo en un direct. Me parece bastante desacertado. Y bueno, vamos a escucharlo porque a mucha gente sí le da hueva a este juego. Sí, por ahí anda Xpania comentando que quiere un Smash para Switch y pienso que todos lo queremos. ¡Todos! Supongo que también le gustan los juegos, güey. Toda la gente preguntándose en el chat que qué es España aquí. No lo sabemos, pero ¡saludotes! 1 de diciembre del 2017, muchachos. Ya le dieron fecha. Bueno, a mí me agrada, la verdad.
Xenoblade 2は通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになった限定版、そしてXenoblade 2オリジナルデザインの Nintendo Switch プロコントローラーも発売します。さて、ここからは Nintendo Switch のヘッドラインです。
Splatoon 2 is one happening game. Backed by popular demand.
Hay algo que está escondido ahí, ¿Lo
now
vieron?
with some fresh twists, like extra
Hasta
grates
Rocket
to slip
League
through,
tienen por
and a
ahí.
bit of added turf on each side for your inking pleasure. Watch out though. Shooting up and
Para
down
mí
through
es un
those graded
poco
platforms
rápido
get
para
pretty
un
crazy.
Smash. No se hagan
Now for
muchas
something
ilusiones,
new,
lo vuelvo a decir.
Snapper Canal. In this stage, a river is running right down the middle. The key to victory? Figuring out how to break into the central area and then push through the other team's base. Also, we're introducing a new Brella weapon, called the Tentabrella. It's sort of like a regular umbrella, except, whoa, that's huge! It kind of looks like a big camping tent, capable of guarding over a large area. The Kelp Dome stage we showed earlier will be available to play Saturday morning. We're planning even more weapons and stages for future releases, so Splatoon 2 should stay fresh for a long time.
Un poquito de pérdida.
Warriors from across the Fire Emblem series have been summoned to stop the Chaos Dragon.
Ya sabíamos que iba a salir este Fire Emblem.
Shield of Flames. Each one will face armies 1,000 strong by unleashing devastating attacks. As their stories unfold, new combinations of characters will mingle and bond on the battlefield of Fire Emblem Warriors.
Mis perros van a llorar porque ya llegó mi hermano.
And now, a beloved warrior is joining the cause. It's Lyn. Hailing from Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance, Lindis of the Lorca lends us her steel. Keep your eyes on the horizon, soldier. A new trailer launches today.
If you think I can't hold my own, you're sorely mistaken.
Fire Emblem Warriors launches October 20th alongside the special edition, which includes the game, a premium character card set, and a 3-CD music set. Separately, the Chrom and Tiki Amiibo figures release the same day. The action puzzle game that lets you snip and clip your friends is getting reams of new content on Nintendo eShop and in stores. Snipper Clips Plus, cut it out together. A new expanded version of the game that packs in all the paper antics of the original, plus more than 30 new stages, including a world based on comic books, and a toy box world too. Oh, and get this. A new feature lets you replay all the original stages in a brand new way. You start with one of many random body shapes that will require some hilarious new approaches. So fans of this cult hit and newcomers alike can enjoy all of this new content with friends and family. Snipper Clips Plus, Cut It Out Together launches November 10th.
Okay, sí. Lo que sigue ya.
This content will also be available for current owners of the original game
se están
to
mamando,
purchase as
la
DLC
verdad,
in Nintendo eShop.
No han mostrado nada interesante.
You've never seen a shooter like
mira, ahí
this
viene
before.
lo de Skyrim para el
Change
Switch.
your size to change
Si no
your
quema la
powers in
consola está
Morphe's
bien.
Law, a local and online team-based multiplayer shooter coming to Nintendo Switch. With teams of shape-shifting robots, this is no ordinary shooter. Hitting a Morphe's body part will make it shrink, and make the same body part of that shooter grow. As the size of each body part changes, your abilities will change too, forcing you to change tactics as well. Example, larger legs will improve your jumping game, and your hand size changes the way you use your grappling hook. Clever players might even transform their allies on purpose. Your team's avatar is only as big as your team members combined, so keep it safe. The team with the tallest avatar wins the round. Morphy's Law launches first on Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive.
Se ve
in
interesante
winter
como juego
2017.
indie, pero nada fuerte, ¿sabes?
If you kept up with the
Un nuevo
news
modo
from
para
E3
Nintendo
2017, then you probably heard that Rocket League is coming to
wow,
Nintendo
Rocket
Switch.
League, me vales madre,
This new
pinche
version
juego
of
estás
the
en todos
rocket-powered
lados. ¿Qué
sports
hueva?
game will include all the modes
¿Un MOBA?
fans have come to expect,
Ojalá no seas
along with
Smite,
some
por
new
favor,
Nintendo
porque
Switch
no lo-
exclusives, like
no lo-
Mario and Luigi
no me
Toppers,
gustaría tener
and the
Smite en
first
Switch.
ever Nintendo-themed battle cars, along
Pues,
with the new edition of local wireless
sí,
multiplayer.
Igual y
Check
ya
out
nos dan.
Samus's gunship
Bueno, le voy a
with its
mutear
wave
esto porque a
beam
nadie le
boost,
interesa
followed by
este
the
juego de
Mario
Rocket
and
League.
Luigi
Les apuesto
NSR
que a nadie,
and
a
its
ver,
Super Star Boost.
Solo estoy tratando de ubicar
Just
mi
pick the
ratón.
blue team to play as Luigi.
Como dice Hispania, posiblemente cierren con algo de Metroid 4, pero no sé, sería una muy buena bomba. Si con un teaser la gente se hizo, revoloteó. Ahí lo del MOBA. Arena of Valor.
Battle arena game, designed by the experts at Tencent Games. Explore and command a roster of over 35
Yo creo que van a dar mucha información
with roles
de
including tanks, assassins, mages,
de
support,
Odyssey, de
warriors,
Mario
and
Odyssey.
marksmen. Build the ultimate team with your friends to crush your opponents in real-time online battles. First blood, double kill, triple kill, and all the features MOBA fans know and love will be included. Discover and dominate all the gameplay modes, including 5v5, 3v3, 1v1,
Se ve
and a
decente,
unique
digo, si te
Hook
gusta
Wars
Dota 2
mode
o
that
League
will
of
challenge your
Legends, ahí
skills
vas a
and
agarrar
prove your valor as a
tu
true
juego
champion.
para
Draw
Switch.
first blood, carry your team to the finish line, and become a legend in the arena. The Arena of Valor beta test version will be available for free this winter.
Dice, mira esa copia de LOL,
Live
papá.
another life in another world in this timeless
Repollazo.
epic coming to Nintendo Switch. Winner of more than 200
yeah.
Game of the Year awards, Bethesda Game Studios' open world adventure, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, where you can virtually be anyone and do anything, can now be played anywhere. The ancient evil of dragons threatens the future of Skyrim. As the prophesied Dragonborn, you are the only one who can stand against them. The type of hero you will become depends on the skills you choose to hone, from archery to crafting to destruction magic and more. Your choice of skill can dramatically impact your adventure. So even if you've played Skyrim before, you can create a new character with a new path. So steel yourself like a true hero of legend. The Champion's Tunic, the Hylian Shield, and the Master Sword can be acquired by tapping a compatible Legend of Zelda character amiibo figure. Or, you can always seek out these treasures as you explore the vast world. This version of the game launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 17th, in Europe and the Americas.
Bueno.
Bethesda Softworks is bringing two iconic first-person shooters to Nintendo Switch.
Doom
id
y
Software,
Wolfenstein.
the studio that pioneered the genre, is bringing the critically acclaimed Doom to your TV and anywhere you want to be. Slay hordes of demons with devastating guns in single-player and crush your friends in online multiplayer when
Eso me
Doom
parece
tears onto
bueno,
Nintendo Switch this winter. Machine Games' Wolfenstein 2 sends you on a mission to liberate a Nazi-controlled America. Only you have the guts, guns, and gumption to spark the Second American Revolution. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus,
bueno, juegos
launches
que han
on
sido
Nintendo
lanzados,
Switch in
pero
2018.
está bien.
Flip Wars is rolling out a new update, and it's packing a new online
Ya.
battle mode,
No me llama la
Class
atención ese juego.
Matches.
Repollazo.
This mode has its own leaderboards, encouraging you to try and move up to the next class. It also introduces a red-hot new stage surrounded by bubbling magma. In the Red Coliseum, panels are plagued by flames, and if you accidentally touch them, your character will become harder to control. Some other new mechanics are being added too, like spinners that flip over panels. The new update will usher in local wireless play as well, so friends can get together and play together on their own Nintendo Switch consoles. Flip Wars is available now,
Sí,
and
sí,
this
ya.
new update will be
Nadie
free
quiere
for
eso,
owners
nadie
of the
quiere eso,
game
brother.
on Nintendo eShop. Alright, game fans, it's quiz time. Recognize this arcade cabinet? It certainly has been a while, but finally, after many years, our arcade titles are making a return. And the first one is Mario Brothers. By sharing your Joy-Con, you can run, jump, and cooperate to win. Notice the little visual details from the arcade version. Other arcade classics are on the way too, including Versus Super Mario Bros., Versus Balloon Fight, Versus Ice Climber, Versus Pinball, Versus Clue Clue Land, and more. These arcade games will contain other subtle differences you can't find in their NES counterparts. See if you can spot them. Arcade Archives Mario Bros. Is coming down the pipe September 27th.
Para mí lo más interesante que han mostrado ahorita es
Real
el
quick,
Doom,
some news for
y
Zelda
lo demás
fans.
ya lo habíamos visto, güey.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Champions Amiibo figures will release
no
on
tengo
November
opción.
10th.
10 de noviembre, ya tenemos fecha buena.
They'll summon materials and weapons, but unlike other Amiibo, they'll conjure up headgear based on the champion's divine beasts. They have functional purposes as well, and we'll have more info soon.
Eso está bueno.
Whether you compete in a court or a ring, there's no shortage of great sports games for Nintendo Switch this year. With big gameplay improvements and stunning graphics, the Nintendo Switch lineup shook when it launches on September 15th in Nintendo eShop, and in retail October 17th. Fans of sports entertainment should also note that WWE 2K18 is coming soon as well. EA Sports FIFA 18 is the most immersive, social, and authentic soccer game out there. Take the world's game on the go and play anywhere with anyone when FIFA 18 launches on September 29th. The premier Pokemon fighting game brings multiplayer battle action to Nintendo Switch next week, and the demo version is available right now, so give it a try in anticipation of the game's launch.
Nintendo Switch のヘッドラインはまだまだ続きますが、ここで3つ目のスポットライトの紹介です。スクエアエニックさんが任天堂スイッチ専用タイトルとして開発中の完全新作 RPG です。ご覧ください。
In the faraway land of Orstera, 8 travelers venture forth. Step into their shoes and explore the realm as you see fit. 8 brave souls, each with a unique talent. 8 lands, 8 stories to be told.
El soundtrack me gusta, pero de ahí en adelante...
What path will you tread? Embark on an adventure all your own.
Tiene algo que me gusta este juego, ¿sabes?
Project Octopath Traveler.
Igual y lo compro.
The producers of Bravely Default at Square Enix bring us a new fantasy world brought to life through a mix of CG, pixel art, and visual wizardry that the developers have termed HD 2D.
HD 2D?
Begin your journey as one of 8 protagonists, each with their own origin, talents, and goals. Where will your journey begin? Who will you team up with, and where will you go next? All these decisions and more are completely up to you, the player.
Paper Mario HD, dicen.
Each character has his or her own path action that can be used to interact with the people they encounter in a distinct way. For example, the warrior Olberic can challenge almost anyone to a duel.
Ay, Nintendo, la estás cagando, la estás cagando, la estás cagando.
With one such duel, he could expose an evildoer and bring them to justice, or force someone in his way out of the way.
On your guard.
The dancer Primrose, on the other hand, can allure others into following her. With this power, she could track down a missing person and bring them back, or lure her enemies into a trap. She can even summon an allured character to help her in battle. Essentially, each character has their own way of achieving their objectives. The developers aim to give players the freedom to choose their own paths and immerse themselves in a deep story through true role-playing. But what about combat? In this game, battles are a fusion of simple pick-up-and-play, turn-based battles, and all new mechanics. One such mechanic is the boost system, which allows you to accumulate boost points with each turn you take in battle. You can then spend them to dramatically increase the strength of your attacks and abilities, or use it to chain attacks. Try targeting an enemy's weak point to break its guard, then deliver powerful blows while it's weakened.
No se preocupen. Aún puede venir algo bueno. Dejen su like, no sean hornos.
Or, if an ally is in trouble, use it to get them right back into fighting shape. Identifying the right time to boost may just be the key to victory. There's a deep well of strategies to draw from, and your tactical genius won't go unrewarded. Later today, a demo version of Project Octopath Traveler will launch worldwide in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. And look out for an extended cut of the trailer we just debuted as well. The latest RPG from Square Enix, Project Octopath Traveler, is scheduled for a simultaneous worldwide release in 2018. We hope you're looking forward to it.
冒頭で流れたプロモーションビデオの完全版もこの放送終了後に公開しますのでぜひご覧ください。引き続き Nintendo Switch のヘッドラインです。
This just in. A report written by someone named Biff? The world's stretchiest fighting sport ARMS is extending the fun with game updates. As announced at Gamescom, version 3 adds in a new stage and a new fighter named Lola Pop. With 3 tricky new arms. But there's another new feature as well. Now you can remap the controls to the buttons of your choice. After all, this game... The best part? The ARMS version 3 update goes live shortly after this presentation.
Ya está la actualización, muchachos.
The goddess Rubis has spoken, and you have been chosen. Dragon Quest Builders is destined for Nintendo Switch. The game is a big hit in Japan, mixing the fun of building with an overarching story and the combat of an action RPG. You'll master the art of construction, build your own towns however you want, defend them from monsters, and rescue townsfolk in need. Succeed, and you may just rebuild Alifgard, the very same world where the series began. A separate free build mode allows you to build to your heart's content with unlimited resources.
Dragon Ball Fighters
and a Nintendo Switch exclusive Great Saber Cub will boost your speed and grant you special material by defeating enemies. Dragon Quest Builders is planned for release in spring 2018.
Falta un chingo.
The Kirby game that we showed off at E3 has some charming new tricks. Throw hearts and up to 3 enemies will become your allies. By working together, you can initiate team-up attacks, like a stone drop using ESP, and many more. Depending on your allies' copy abilities. You can also share elemental attributes to augment copy abilities and create combinations, like a bomb-turned hot air balloon. Whether you play alone or co-op with up to 3 friends, it's fun to mix up your alliances and create new powers. Together, you may have a chance to defeat the dark new force manipulating Dreamland. Kirby Star Allies is coming to Nintendo Switch spring 2018.
Ese sí se ve bueno, ese sí me gusta, pero...
There's a whole lot of fun in store thanks to Nintendo eShop. Dig into the underworld of the platform mining adventure SteamWorld Dig 2 on September 21st. Golf through courses, towns, puzzles, and challenges in the sporty RPG Golf Story this September. This holiday, up to 4 players can blast them up together locally or online in 9 parchments. Feast on combo-based action and solve match 3 puzzles in Battle Chef Brigade this year. Deploy units and your masterful strategies in the turn-based tactical RPG Tiny Metal. Leap up walls and dodge saws in the randomly constructed side-scroller Super Meat Boy Forever in 2018. Never hurts to beef up your gaming library. The Nintendo Switch lineup is stacking up fast. Use the power of memory to restore what the world has lost in this modern take on traditional RPGs, Lost Sphere, on January 23rd, 2018. Join the uprising by fighting back as modern Sonic, classic Sonic, or any one of the many custom hero characters you can create in Sonic Forces November 7th. Face your fears and uncover the truth as both Resident Evil Revelations and Resident Evil Revelations 2 make their way to Nintendo Switch on November 28th. Rockstar Games is bringing LA Noire to Nintendo Switch on November 14th, featuring all of its downloadable content, new collectibles, detective suits with special abilities, a Joy-Con mode, and new wide and over-the-shoulder camera angles, plus touchscreen controls for portable detective work. That's the last quick headline for Nintendo Switch.
本日最後にお届けするのは4つ目のスポットライトです。ご覧ください。
Esto no era nada nuevo, o sea, está chido el juego, pero ya sabíamos que va a salir dentro de poco. Ay, Nintendo. Besto cosplay.
皆さんこんにちは。ここからはスーパーマリオオデッセイのプロデューサー小泉としてこれまでお伝えしている情報も交えながら最新情報を紹介します。マリオはピーチ姫との結婚式を企てるグッパを阻止するため、そして帽子の国で出会ったキャッピーはグッパにさらわれた妹のティアラを助けるため、大切な人を取り戻すという共通の目的を持った2人はタッグを組みグッパを追いかけます。パートナーとなったキャッピーの力を借りて帽子を自由自在に操れるようになったマリオは多彩な帽子アクションと敵や物に乗り移ることができる新たな能力キャプチャーを駆使し世界を縦横無尽に駆け巡ります。世界にはいろいろな国があります。都市の国ニュードンクシティ、砂の国アッチーニャ、料理の国ボルボーノ、森の国スチームガーデン、帽子の国カブロン、滝の国ダイナフォ、他にも今回初めてご紹介する雪の国パウダーボール、万年雪に覆われた極寒の地です。そして海の国シュワシュワーナ、透き通った美しい海が人気のリゾート地です。ここの海水はシュワッとした炭酸水です。他にも熱帯の島々などマリオはさまざまな国を訪れます。さてマリオはこの帽子の形をした船オデッセイ号に乗って世界を移動するのですが、その原動力となっているのが世界に散らばるパワームーンです。それらを集めることでオデッセイ号はパワーアップし次の国へ行けるようになります。次の国へ行くために必要なパワームーンの数はこのように国ごとに決まっているのですが、このパワームーンリストを見ると実はそれ以上のパワームーンが存在していて収集要素の一つになっています。パワームーンは目に見えているところに落ちているだけでなく、隠れたところにあるものや敵を倒して手に入れるものなど様々です。とにかくいろんなところに存在していますので、多彩なマリオのアクションを駆使しながら世界の隅々まで探索してみていただければと思います。たくさん集めるときっといいことがありますよ。パワームーンが見つからないときはヒント取りに話しかけると手がかりを教えてくれます。さらにヒントキノピオにコインをあげたり、アミーボおじさんにアミーボを使うとマップ上にありかを記してくれますので、困ったら試してみてください。また旅の途中にはかけっこや縄跳びといったミニゲームで遊べる場所があります。結果によってパワームーンが手に入るほか、インターネットに接続していれば世界中のプレイヤーやフレンドの スコアやタイムを確認することができます。さて、各国にはクレイジーキャップと呼ばれるショップがあります。世界中で集めたコインを使ってマリオの衣装を買うことができ、マリオの見た目を自由に変えることができます。その国にちなんだ衣装やマリオシリーズにちなんだ衣装など様々ですので、その時の気分に合わせていろんな衣装でいろんな国を冒険するときっと楽しい旅になると思いますよ。ショップには他にもステッカーやオブジェといったお土産も売っていて、旅するオデッセイ号を彩ります。あと、旅といえば写真がつきものですよね。そこで好きな時に時間を止められるスナップショットモードをご用意しました。このようにいろんな方向からマリオを映したりズームすることもできます。周りをぼかしたり色味を変えたりと自由にカスタマイズができます。回転させることもできるので、スマートフォン向けの縦向きの写真を撮るなんてことも可能です。 SNS に投稿したり、パソコンやスマートフォンの壁紙として使うこともできるので、ぜひこの機能を使ってマリオとの旅の思い出をたくさん撮っていただければと思います。本作はいただけるよう 3D の箱庭のステージをミスドっぽく作っています。これまでのシリーズの要素はもちろん、今流れてるこの曲もマリオシリーズでは初めてのボーカル曲を採用するなど、全く新しい要素もギュギュッと詰め込んだ盛りだくさんの内容になっていますので、お楽しみに。
Iba a ser un buen juego de Mario, güey. Pero siento que al Direct le faltó más, ¿sabes? La verdad es que sí.
スーパーマリオオデッセイは10月27日発売予定です。また、ウェディングスタイルのアミーボの単品とセットを同日に発売します。効果はご覧の通りです。衣装がもらえたり、旅のお助けをしてくれます。さらにスーパーマリオオデッセイのソフトとスーパーマリオオデッセイカラーのジョイコンが入った特別仕様の本体とキャリングケースも同日に発売します。今後もスーパーマリオオデッセイのホームページや Twitter で最新情報をどんどん公開していきますので、マリオの大いなる旅までもう少しお待ちください。本日の放送は以上となります。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
Ay, güey, de la verga, muchachos. De la verga. O sea, no me malinterpreten. Mario Odyssey estuvo genial, estuvo bueno. Problema, ya sabíamos que iba a salir Mario Odyssey. O sea, ¿algo nuevo? No. Qué triste. No sé ni qué decirles, muchachos. La verdad estoy un poquito decepcionado. Esperaba más. Ahora aquí en los comentarios es donde todos ustedes me van a decir ustedes qué opinan. ¿Qué opinaron del direct? Siento que igual el Odyssey le salvó un poquito el culo, así que le salvó un poquito la espalda, pero no tanto, por el hecho de que pues simplemente no, o sea, ¿cómo te va? O sea, ese juego ya sabíamos que iba a estar ahí, ¿sabes? Ese juego ya sabíamos. Estoy un poco decepcionado, la verdad. Un poquito decepcionado de Nintendo, pero pues es que si no hay juegos que nos iban a mostrar, ¿no? También hay que ser realistas. Hay que ser muy realistas y pues... ¿Qué más? Yo he sido Reserve, muchas gracias por haber visto este directo. Dejen su me gusta, por favor, muchachos. Yo sé que igual el directo no fue el mejor, pero pues estuvimos aquí transmitiéndolo. Y ay, muchachos. Lo de Doom estuvo bueno, me gustó la fecha del Xenoblade. Me gustó que ya tenía fecha concreta. Me gustó ¿qué más? No hablaron de Dragon. No dijeron si iba a haber o no Dragon Ball Fighters. No dijeron si realmente íbamos a tener otro juego de peleas ahí. Va a quedar fuera totalmente el Marvel vs. Capcom, obviamente. Vámonos a la verga, güey. Ya me voy, chicos. Muchas gracias por haber estado aquí. Hasta luego. Decepcionado. Mode on.